Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. Showing you this little tiny cane for a reason. Thank you, Bob. This cane right here was made by a student called Mark Copeland. This is a extremely. Can you grab me something that's solid, also like this cane, or something that's going to be hard metal? Or hit it. This is a solid cane. This is like feels like steel. This cane right here, it is solid. So this one here, he hasn't even been able to put a price on it because it took him time to make it, and this thing is super strong. It's like hitting with one of those canes that are made out of what do you call that?
Polycarbonate.
Polycarbon. Super strong. This is a $2 cane that you can buy at a flea market, and you've probably seen these. Has the little whale on there. Two little piece, cheap $2 cane. I got this at Tarpon Springs in Florida. Little place, $2. It's I can actually I can flex it a little bit. This thing would break the minute I. What I'm trying to show you here, it's this $2 piece of nothing cane. I was able to stop and deflect that hard cane coming down at my head. And it's not so much the cane, but the technique and the training. So don't get me wrong, a strong cane is good to have, but no matter what cane you have, if you're doing the right technique, you can, what I call redirect versus blocking the technique. Now, what we're going to do is go real slow and show you what I did. So if you have a cane that's not as strong, you can still protect yourself. So Bob, he's going to do that swing, that same technique, but he's going to go slow this time because I'm going to stand here. He's coming straight down. I've done this I did this with Bob years ago with a baseball bat and a regular cane that was a lot bigger, but a real cane. This one here is more for novelty. And redirected it, and then I let him break the cane. When he hit it, and I stood there, and he broke the cane, which did not make my wrist feel good. So, and that was a solid real cane. Here we have a novelty, cheap $2 cane. So as he's coming down, obviously if I stood straight here, he would have went right through that cane and busted my face up. But as he starts to come, and he's going to go slow to show the technique, as I'm here, I'm starting to redirect this cane. I am not coming in diagonally, because if I come in diagonally, go slow, as he hits it, it's going to skim all the way down and break my knuckles. So I'm not starting to come in diagonally. I'm coming in like this. As it's starting to hit, I'm redirecting and pushing that cane away, which will allow me to give him a shot. And understand, it's not a solid cane. Even a whip will still hurt him across the face, but it still has enough to get those ribs hurting. So as he's coming again, and he's coming in, as it's hitting, I'm redirecting it and allowing it to hit. Because that way, it's going to be able to protect me, even though it's a cheap cane. So I always try to tell everybody, yes, there are great canes out there, expensive canes, cheaper canes. There's hardwoods, there's oak, there's hickory. You got your cold steel canes that are made with the fiber and the polymers that are strong. But it's not so much the cane as it is the individual that knows how to wield the cane. That's going to help you a lot more in knowing safer ways to block and redirect and to counter. So as he's swinging that cane, remember, he's coming in. I don't want to stand here because it's going to go through. It's going to hurt. It's going to go through there and probably bust my head. So as he's coming through, it's redirecting it and then allowing me to do what I need to do. So basically, a $2 cane can do what a $200 cane can do in the right hands. Remember, don't block, redirect. One more time. As something's coming towards you. Again, one more time, I'm gonna say this again. I'm not gonna stand here, push down a little bit, and I'll make sure it doesn't bust or hit me in the head. As I hit it, I redirected. Notice the push. Come a little faster. Notice the push. I pushed it off. Now, the most important thing to remember also is I stopped the weapon. I didn't stop the man. So just because I redirected it, he's still fresh. So I got to be able to make sure I have time to get away or take care of the situation. So he's coming toward me. Go ahead. Comes in. I redirect it. I need to hit him and move or strike him and move. So again, practice redirecting versus kind of standing there. Go ahead again. That's going to get you hurt. Matter of fact, even if you got a pretty good solid cane, you're going to feel it in your wrist. Don't come in. One more time. Don't come in diagonal because it's going to hit and skim. If this was a machete, and we've done a video on that, he's going to take my fingers off. So he's coming at me again. Go ahead. Redirected, strike, and move. And you'll be able to do that with no matter what kind of cane you have. Thank you, Bob. So hopefully that technique helped. Don't practice these techniques. Like when I had him swing that really hard at me, don't practice these techniques with someone coming real hard. Go slow. And if you're going to pick it up a little bit, don't do like I did where I'm not wearing a headgear. Put some protective headgear on so you don't get hurt while you're training. I get stupid that way, but I'm trying to prove a point by, showing you it can be done. I've done this enough to know what my limitations are. I want you guys to be careful out there when you're working these techniques. Gary Hernandez, thank you very much. Work it, practice it, make it feel comfortable. If you get an opportunity, please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to help it grow. Have a very good weekend, everybody. Till next time. Good night.